Hello YouTubers, it's been a while. Tonight I actually have a review for you. It is for the Retrogen adapter. What this device is here, wait, get it out of the packaging for you. It is a cart that goes inside the Super Nintendo. And what it does is it allows you to play, or put a Sega Genesis cartridge in there and play it on your Super Nintendo. The only drawback is that it actually has an AV out, meaning it doesn't output video or sound through your Super Nintendo, so you actually have to hook it up with this 3.5 millimeter cable to stereo AV. And something that's actually pretty cool about this is it actually has region switches on there, so you can play Japanese games, or I do believe you can play PAL games on there. It says NTSC, PE, NJ, and PA. I'm not exactly sure what PE is. I'm assuming NJ is NTSC Japan, and PA is probably PAL. I don't have any PAL or Japanese games to test out with this, but I'm assuming they would work. Enough talk about it. I'm gonna show you it in action. Here, what I want to do is, this is the easy part. You put the cartridge into the Super Nintendo. I have the video cable actually already hooked to the back of the TV to save time. So you plug the AV cable into the side of the unit as such. I'm gonna make sure the card is in there well, and I'm gonna try it out with Sonic and Knuckles. Alrighty, so click that on. TV has to detect the signal. And as you hear, it actually does not have the out-of-tune sound as the Fire Core systems have. The sound's actually really good on this thing. But, so yeah, the buttons are routed as such. I do believe it's A, B, and C on the Super Nintendo controller. But the sound's actually really good compared to some of the other Sega clones out there. And the video is a little grainy, and I think that's just due to the quality of the cheap cable used for the video. I'm sure if you found a stereo AV to 3.5 millimeter connection, the video would come through a little bit better. But as you see, it looks like it's playing at full speed. I do believe it's using the Super Nintendo's processor, but it has its own sound chip and graphics chip, or I'm not exactly sure how it works. But it works pretty well. So, something that I wanted to try out, which I was actually surprised that it worked, was I jokingly put on the power base converter. I'm like, haha, this isn't gonna work, but check this out. And it looks very silly, but it gets the job done. If you ever wanted to play Sega Master System games on your Super Nintendo, which I know all of you do, check this out. Sure enough, I am playing Double Dragon for the Sega Master System on a Super Nintendo. And I do believe it's routed button 1, button 2. There are slight little artifacts. Other than that, it's completely playable. So whoever thought that you'd never be able to play a Master System game on the Super Nintendo, you're wrong. And of course, this isn't the greatest port of Double Dragon. The graphics are way better than the NES version, but the hit detection is garbage. But the benefits this one has on the NES one is you have unlimited continues, kind of like the arcade one. If you had a pocket full of quarters, you could beat the whole game. Alrighty. Well, I think that's enough for this one. Thanks for watching, everybody.